Recently, I uploaded a video in which I analysed the body language of a speaker at the UN. And I got a few complaints about me not giving the speaker enough time to talk. But I rather think the problem was more the terrible sound quality of the screen recording. So just for you, I have bought 3 months of a programme that is supposed to do a better job. I'm Graniopteryx. So what happened and why I'm doing this is I found this turning up on my Twitter feed. Oh, sorry, X feed. And I looked at this woman and the way she was talking, and blow me down, it's exactly the same body language as that woman in the UN. I'll leave a link to the previous video in the description. But it is a difficult listen because the sound quality, not of my voice, whatever you think of my voice, but of the screen recording, it's not good. I didn't like it. I spent actually quite a long time trying to adjust it, but, you know, bad quality is bad quality. We can say that about most things in life. Right, so I'm going to try this, but I want you to look at this woman and listen to what she's saying. And the similarity to that UN woman is so striking, it makes my teeth itch. Okay, now what this woman is talking about says here, National Women's Law Centre President Fatima Goss Graves, the Liberal witness at the Title IX hearing, says that female athletes should learn to lose gracefully to biological men. Now, how does anyone justify that? Well, I'll tell you how they do it. They do it by shutting down their brains, or at least that part of their brains that can see sense, and garbling verbiage, word salad, you know, that sort of stuff. Let's have a listen.
And success in school sports depends on a whole range of factors, including how hard you work and coaching and access to really good resources.
Now, before I carry on, she just said that success at sports depends on how hard you work and coaching. Well, I mean, anyone with even the remotest particle of sense. I think it was Donald Trump who said something about a woman he considered very stupid. And he said if her brain was dynamite, there wouldn't be enough there to blow her head off. Do you know what? I wouldn't like Trump for a neighbour, but at a distance, I do find him very engaging a lot of the time. Okay, well, so she said it's hard work and coaching. You know, like a woman can be as strong, as fast, and have as much lung capacity as a man with hard work and coaching. I assume that most of the people watching this video know otherwise, and I assume that most of the people watching her know otherwise, and I assume she knows otherwise as well. But then let's see how she deals with that in her body language. Unfortunately, I can't see her hands that well. Occasionally they turn up. But I can see, if you look down here, notes, she's referring to notes all the time. Well, I do that too, I suppose. Okay, let's carry on. And I want you to watch her head.
Access to really good resources and facilities.
Okay, so hang on. That means if there aren't really good resources and facilities, you don't have a chance, which is part of the social justice argument, isn't it? That people can't get on because they don't have the resources and facilities. So that fits with her general mindset.
Students participate in sports for the same reason as their kids.
Now, do you hear the way she's talking? I mean, this isn't somebody who is actually making an assertion. It's somebody who's asking a question. And I think she's doing that because she's asking the question of herself. because she knows it's what she's saying isn't true. And notice the way she keeps bouncing her head one way or the other. Emphasis on the words. She's not just saying stuff. She has to affirm it at the same time because she knows it's not true. Well, let's carry on.
Reason as their kids, because it is fun, because it creates belonging and
because it creates belonging. I mean, she's coming up with the formulae, but she's having to throw her whole body into affirming this formula because basically she knows it needs the extra help, or at least she's trying to give it the extra help.
Community, because it teaches so much about persistence and leadership and discipline.
I would say it teaches so much about the unfairness of having a man beat you at a sport however hard you try. But have you noticed this sing-song emphasis and pushing and like she's talking to... This is how you talk to kids in kindergarten. You know, no, you can't poop on the floor. You're supposed to do it in the toilet. Why? Well, because it's cleaner. That's what you do with children. But generally, you're talking sense to children. She is trying to pretend that she can convince that whole, what is it, Congress or wherever, that she can convince them that this is the same as the basic thing that you tell to kindergarten children.
Unless they learn to lose gracefully, hopefully.
They learn to lose gracefully. Hopefully is the wrong way. That's terrible Americanism. Hopefully is an adverb. I hope, she should say, or we can hope. But anyway, that's beside the point. She is saying that the girls will have to learn to lose gracefully. Let's see how she is, how she's putting that across. Let's go back a bit.
And discipline, unless they learn to lose gracefully, hopefully.
Now, there's a... And now, that phraseology was very good. Unless they learn to lose gracefully, then she stops nodding, hopefully. Because she'd got to the end of the affirming, of the pushing of the ideology, and now she's just saying hopefully, because she knows that's not going to happen. Well, the girls will lose, and they may not actually go over and punch their winning rival, but that's as far as you can hope.
Often they learn to win with dignity, hopefully.
And obviously they learn to win with dignity, hopefully. She's pushing that hopefully there, isn't she? Let's have a look at that again.
And often they learn to win with dignity, hopefully.
Right. Now, there's a difference between that hopefully and the previous one, isn't there? Hopefully was a tail end thing on the first. They'll learn to lose grace. They'll learn to lose gracefully. Hopefully. They'll learn to win, gracefully, hopefully. Because she knows the situation is different for the girls. And that hopefully there is a part of the pattern she wants to impose.
They learn to do the sort of work that means you have higher grades and stay connected to school. I want every kid to...
No, I'll just go back on that. I tell you what, this program here is a lot easier to manipulate than the QuickTime one. That's for sure. Let's go back to this.
School. I want every kid to have that chance.
Right. I want every kid to have that chance. Did you see that? I want every kid. No, she doesn't. to have that chance. She's referring to the transgender people there. That's why she's nodding. The every kid, no. I'll play it again. I'm not making this up. Have a look.
Kid to have that chance connected to school. I want every kid to have that chance, to have the chance to play.
And I'm interrupting myself here to remind you to click like, to subscribe and to share. And if you're on YouTube, remember to click the notification bell. All the links to my other channels are in the description, including links to donation sites. I'm always grateful for donations, of course, but just clicking like is the best thing you can do for this video and my channel generally. And I'm reminding you that the Christmas 2023 competition is now open. The link to the video telling you all about it is also in the description.
To have the chance to play.
To have the chance to play. Right. She is there talking about the transgender kids. They're the every kids.
I feel compelled to just end my testimony with a few ideas for the committee.
Okay, I think that's enough of what she said. Now she's coming up with stuff about equity and making sure that people aren't bullied and everything. A lot of fine words. Fine words are fine. But what she is doing is arguing that boys should be allowed to beat girls in sports, nod, nod, and girls about whom she cares so much have to learn to lose gracefully. That's basically what's going on there. Okay, right, well, that's my comment. Let's see how this new programme works as well. Until next time. Why not treat yourself or a favoured relative or friend to these magnificent examples of merch? The mugs and t-shirts come in the Graniopteryx design or Granbow with a firearm or the more deadly knitting needles. Go to www.graniopteryx.com and whatever platform you're watching this on, please click like, subscribe and share, share, share.